Let's see, we got a pretty talented cast. We got a director who's very well known and makes great films and has tackled all genres. And it's even got the writer who won an Academy Award for his work on No Country for Old Men. So you can't go wrong with this, right? What's happening, film friends? David the Film Junkie here, bringing you a film review of The Counselor. That's correct, The Counselor stars Michael Fassbender, Brad Pitt, Javier Bardem, Penelope Cruz, Cameron Diaz, and of course it's directed by Ridley Scott. You know Ridley Scott, Aliens, Alien, Prometheus, a bunch of others. I can't think of stuff off the top of my head. But anyways, and the story of The Counselor goes as such. Basically, Michael Fassbender is like a lawyer, a counselor, either that or his first name is Counselor because everybody calls him that. And then there's Cameron Diaz, who's just a bitch. And you got his girlfriend, Penelope Cruz, and then you got this dude he's trying to open up a club with. That's Javier Bardem. And then you got Brad Pitt, who just kind of shows up talking about some deal. Yeah, that sounds about right. As you can no doubt tell, this movie was a shitter. It was a fucking shitter. Holy crap, with all this star power and the director, wow. I don't understand what, I want to see them reading the script and going, okay, let's do this, because this script was balls. Really have no fucking clue what is going on in this movie. If you didn't read like the summary from IMDb or Flickster, Rotten Tomatoes, whatnot, you wouldn't know what's going on. It's like you already had to know the story, like there was a prequel or something, or you had to read a book before this, because honestly, you don't know what the hell's going on. Obviously, Michael Fassbender's character is a counselor, and he has all these people he's connected to, and he's falling in love with his girl. He just proposed to her, and he's trying to start this life, but he's also getting into drug trafficking, which is like, you're okay. You got all these other people who are trying to do their own thing too, and you could tell that Cameron Diaz is going to be a cunt right off the bat, and wow, that's pretty much it. Just wow, it is a convoluted script. It's very heavy dialogue. I mean, honestly, some of these characters, when they're talking to each other. They start talking about the current situation they're in, and then they go off on this metaphoric like story that has nothing to do with what's going on right now, but it's supposed to draw some kind of parallel, and you're just sitting there going, what? Honestly, if you go into this movie just like for the star power, because you like Brad Pitt, you like Michael Fassbender, you like the cast, you didn't really see any commercials, you're gonna be lost. Extremely lost. It didn't even have the Ridley Scott touch to it either. It didn't feel like a Ridley Scott movie at all. It's like, he just kind of phoned it in the screenplay, which, There is no character development whatsoever. You don't even know, like not even with Michael Fassbender. He's supposed to be the counselor, that's what the movie's called, but you don't know shit about him, so you don't really care what happens to him. And then, like, bad stuff happens. Like, sometimes there's cool things that kind of happen. Okay, cool little action tidbits, and then it just dwindles out and gets all slow paced. I mean, seriously, I was having a muscle twitch on my abdominal muscle right here. That was more interesting. That caught my attention more than this fucking movie. I caught myself yawning and just going, oh my god, and then it just abruptly ends. And the performances weren't that bad. I mean, the cast did extremely well, except for Cameron Diaz, who did absolutely horrid. I never thought she was a great actor at the beginning. She does show off that sexy body of hers a little bit, which was kind of nice, but there are some really random scenes too. One involves a windshield and her, the JJ. But like I said, the performances weren't bad, it's just the script was terrible. I mean, I don't understand who greenlit that. So yeah, guys, I don't recommend seeing this movie at all. It really is a big bag of buttholes. It is. It's a huge, stinking bag of buttholes. It's, with all the star power, you think, star power and director, you think this would be an excellent movie, but it is totally not. You don't know what's going on. The script is horrible. It doesn't flow at all. It has some cool scenes, but then it just dies out, and you're sitting there scratching your head wondering, what the hell is happening here? I mean, oh man, yeah, don't recommend seeing this one. Skip it. It's forgettable. simply because you don't know what the hell's going on. Well, alright guys, hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind, and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Well, this has been David. Kind of lost my breath. I guess this movie just kind of took my breath away with how bad it was. Well, alright guys, I'm David, the Film Junkie, and this has been a film review of... What did I watch again? The Counselor? That's right. Oh man, I already forgot about it, guys.